Hey everybody, Jimmy Rance back at you here for a second video. Listen, I want to say this before I say anything. On the analytics side of YouTube, they have a lot of information that they give YouTube content creators. And one of the things is how long the average person actually listens to all your crap whenever you're talking. Mine is about 4 or 5 minutes. So when I make a video that's about 10 to 12, 15 minutes, that means you listen to 4 or 5 minutes and you're gone, man. But the thing is with me, I'm an old man, you know. I'm an old man. I need to talk 4 or 5 minutes just to knock the rust off my vocal cords, you know what I'm saying? So when I make a video, a lot of times I don't really get into my topic until, 4 or 5 minutes. Sorry, but that's just the way I roll. But listen, what I really want to say here is a couple things. Number one, my last video, I kind of goofed up. I was talking about Social Security. In about 7 years, in 2033, they're probably going to cut our checks back. They're going to reduce our checks. I believe it was 19 to 23%. And I said 2023 in the video, but when I was talking, for some stupid reason, I kept saying 2023. Well, I think 2023 is come and gone, so I meant 2033. If you missed that video, go back and listen to it. And it's at the end of the video where I start talking about all of this wonderful, exciting stuff about Social Security. It's something that you really need to prepare for, or you're going to be caught in a 9-line bind, and you don't want to do that. Another thing I want to talk about right now is there was a very nice person, and she has a fantastic channel, and I really like her. I've been following her for years and years and years, and I think she's she has an amazing channel, and I don't have a big channel. She's way bigger than I am, but to pay it forward, I would like to ask you, the audience, my audience, if you would go to Chickenfoot Homestead. I'll try to leave a link in my description or something. Chickenfoot Homestead. What a hell of a name. How can you not want to sub a channel with a name like Chickenfoot Homestead? But really, she's an awesome person, and I want to thank you for the video response that you did today. I'm going to take your advice. I'm just going to say what I want to say. And if I offend a lot of you by the way I talk, and sometimes I use cuss words that you may not like, I'm sorry, but like George Carlin said, we need all of the adjectives we can get to explain and express ourselves, you know? So if I offend you, I will say I'm sorry, but once again, you probably deserve to be offended, you know? You can crawl off your cross, as I say all the time, you know? So anyway, I would appreciate it if you would go over to Chickenfoot Homestead and sub her channel and say Jimmy Rance sent me here, so she'll kind of know, you know? I hope that you'll do that. I'm asking as a favor. There's other shout outs that I want to make in the future. I owe some of you some shout outs, and they're coming. Okay, just be patient with me. I've only kind of been doing this again for like 5 weeks, and I want to thank each and every one of you who are here, who follow me, and I really want to thank you for subscribing to my channel. It's hard to get subs nowadays. A long time ago, man, it wasn't that hard, but it is tough today. My interest is not in money per se. Again, I'll admit that, hey, it'll be nice if I could make a little chump change, but I have no desire really or ambition to try to get rich off of YouTube. I've already worked my 40-something plus years in my life. It's time to coast, if you know what I mean. But keep listening. But again, here I am over 4 minutes into it, and I ain't even talked about what I want to talk about. But what I'm going to talk about, I don't know what I'm going to talk about. I kind of have an idea. It's just going to, let's see if we can just get it to roll off the tongue here. I guess I seem, because people have told me this, like when I did my video, sorry, preppers, you're dead. If you haven't seen that one, go back and watch it, please. I think it's a good think piece, but a lot of people took it as I'm trying to discourage prepping, and I'm not. I was trying to put you in a situation where you could think about what will you do? How will you guard and protect yourself if certain things happen? But people took it literally, and man, they crawled up my butt on that one. But it's all right. I realize that most people are pretty dense from here to here. They don't have the ability to think. That's all right. Some do, some don't. I am not anti-prepping. If you think I'm anti-prepping, you need to get a frontal lobotomy as soon as possible. I have been in real true life and death situations. I'm talking about where my house was destroyed, not once, but twice. And I don't want to repeat myself because I've probably said this in other videos in the past. I'm talking about, there was one time we had a disaster so bad where I lived back in 2005, my whole town was totally destroyed. All businesses were wiped out. We had no tax base, none. If you don't have a tax base, if you don't have businesses working, you have no money coming into that city. And it really hurts the county. We had no grocery stores. We had no phones, nothing. We had nothing, man, no gas stations. The roads were just tore up. We had houses that were sitting in the road. It was horrible. It was horrible. Try that. Try that for about 2 months. It was really tough. So I do have some life experience with disasters. Actually, like I said, twice. One in 1969. I was very young, but still I learned a great deal from that. Our house was also destroyed then. Also in 2007. So I really, especially in 2007, got interested in prepping. So I know a little bit about prepping from a survival standpoint, like what to do, how people, especially when the disaster hits in August and it's hot as hell and tempers are very short and people are frustrated. And I mean, it's scary and it's tough. And people would put signs out in their yards. They would spray paint, you loot, we shoot, and they will. You're not going to come into our destroyed property and then sift through and try to steal the rest of what we have. That's a good way to get your ass shot off. I'm telling you, don't do that. But anyway, I'm not anti-prepping. I jump on these doomsday prepping channels because folks, I don't know any other way to say it. They're totally full of shit. They're using you. I say this over and over and it doesn't seem to register. Well, I guess it doesn't register with very many people because I have such a small channel. I'm one of the channels that's actually telling you the truth. I'll tell you that you need to prep. I'll tell you that you need to examine your financial portfolio and get a little gold, get a little silver, have some cash, whatever. Have a little something going for you, Don't just sit around on your couch eating popcorn and thinking everything's hunky-dunky, because I'm telling you, disaster can show up on your doorstep, and don't think it can't, because it can, and it might. We live in some very dangerous times, but I am so sick of these doom and gloom prepper channels who keep you in a constant state of every day is Halloween, and I'm tired of it. And I really wish you would pull the plug on these guys. They've made enough money off of you. I've had people tell me like, well, I don't really buy nothing from them, but they do talk about interest and stuff. No, they're bullshitting you. That's exactly what they want to do. They want to keep you scared. They're no better than a politician. That's what politicians do. They try to keep you scared, so they need something to run on. If you vote for me, I can save you. I'll fix it. It's bullshit, man. Please wake up. I'm trying to help you. I don't know how more can a person love you than try to tell you the truth. Keep your money in your wallet. Take care of you and your wife and your children and your home. You know what you need. You don't need a steady diet of gloom and doom and Halloween every day in your life. You truly don't. Put a little money back, for a rainy day. And especially whenever 2033 comes, and because most of you guys that watch me, most of you people that watch me are over 62 years old. I mean, most of my audience is from 50 years old and older. So a lot of you are just about ready to get into Social Security status where you'll collect some money, or you already are. Just know, again, Social Security is not going to run out of money like a lot of these jackasses, these doom and gloomers are trying to tell you. And these financial shows, they got these doom and gloom financial shows. Every day, man, there's a disaster. Oh, we're going to collapse. We're doing this. We're doing it. Just relax. Yeah, the United States is going through a lot of crap right now, but don't worry. You're okay for right now, but be a more informed prepper. Be a practical prepper, not some airhead doomsday, I wanted to say ghillie suit wearing prepper. Ghillie suit's fine if you're a sniper in combat or something, but you know how stupid some of you look wearing ghillie suits? Anyway, that's another story. I'm gonna cut you go. I'm not anti-prepping. Did y'all notice, I know for those of you who watched this far into this, did y'all notice the last video how my hair was poofing up like that? I didn't even know it. I'm sitting here talking, and I'm not really paying attention to my hair, and all the time my hair's stringing here and doing, I can't help it. I'm an old man. It don't matter. What's the big deal? It's just hair, huh? But I thought it was it may look like that now. I'm trying to get my hair down, but sometimes it likes to poof up. I can't. That's just part of the coolness about me. 71 years old, man. Listen, I'm going to let you go. Thank you for listening. Please, Chickenfoot Homestead. Go there, be kind, be nice. She's a wonderful young lady. I don't want to embarrass her, I really don't, but she's the kind of lady that, gentlemen, if you're single and in like her age group, she's the kind of woman that you probably would like to have as a wife. She would be good wife material. Now, she's married, so don't even think about that. I'm just trying to tell you that she's A-okay. And I hope you'll sub her. Please do that. I really would appreciate it as a personal favor. And I'll leave on that note. Thanks a lot, guys. I really appreciate you being here. And I would appreciate it if you would sub my channel. That would be really nice. I'm Jimmy Rance.